So, it's Easter weekend 2015, and while everyone's busy with their holiday plans, a group of old criminals is gearing up for the biggest heist in British history. These aren't your everyday crooks either. These guys have been around the block. Leading the pack is Brian Reeder, a 76-year-old career criminal who's got a history with some of the most infamous heists in the UK. He's not alone, though. He's brought along a crew of similarly aged partners in crime. Terry Perkins, Daniel Jones, and John Collins, all in their 60s and 70s. Yeah, you heard that right. This crew is basically made up of grandpas. But don't let the age fool you. These guys know exactly what they're doing. Their target? The Hatton Gardens Safe Deposit Company, located in the heart of London's Diamond District. A place that's supposed to be impenetrable, housing millions of pounds worth of jewels, gold, and cash. Now, these old-timers had been planning this for months. They'd done their research, scoped out the place, and knew the weak points. They even figured out how to disable the security system. Wait, still watching? Might as well hit like and subscribe. It's not like you're going anywhere. So on April 2nd, they make their move. It's perfect timing, long holiday weekend, hardly anyone around. They get into the building through a fire escape, then head straight for the vault. But this isn't some walk in the park. They've got to drill through a 50 centimeters thick concrete wall to get to the goods. Now imagine this. These senior citizens are using a Hilti DD350 drill, blasting through reinforced concrete like pros. It's like watching a bunch of grandpas do extreme DIY. After hours of drilling, they make it through the wall, crawl into the vault, and start cleaning out the place. Safety deposit boxes filled with cash, diamonds, and gold. These guys are hitting the jackpot. They go through 73 boxes, grabbing anything and everything valuable. In total, they make off with 14 million pounds worth of loot. And they would have taken more if they could carry it all. I mean, picture this. They stole so much that they had to leave some behind because it wouldn't fit in their bags. Not exactly a bad problem to have. And here's the crazy part. The security completely missed it. No alarms went off, no guards came rushing. It's like the vault was just theirs for the taking. But of course, it doesn't take long for someone to notice the massive hole in the wall and the missing millions. Scotland Yard gets involved, and let me tell you, these grandpas weren't as sneaky as they thought. They left behind CCTV footage, DNA, you name it. It was like a breadcrumb trail leading straight to them. After a few months, the cops catch up with them, and they're all arrested. Reeder, Perkins, Jones, Collins, the whole crew is put on trial. By March 2016, they're all convicted and handed long prison sentences. But here's the thing. These guys are in their 70s and 80s by now. A long sentence for them is basically life in prison. Oh, and during the trial, Brian Reeder, the so-called mastermind, ends up having a stroke. So he's sitting there, watching everything go down, but he can't even make it through the whole trial. And then there's John Collins, the getaway driver, who was caught because he was spotted on CCTV parking the van right outside the building. Not exactly the work of a genius, huh? But the real kicker? Most of the 14 million pounds worth of loot was never recovered. These guys had already offloaded the goods, selling off the diamonds and gold to fences. So while the police got their men, the treasure, that's long gone. And there you have it, the Hatton Garden heist, pulled off by a bunch of old guys who probably should have been playing bingo instead of robbing vaults. But hey, when you've been in the game as long as these guys, I guess you never really retire. Thanks for sticking around. Hit like and subscribe, and let's keep the stories rolling at Tailscape.